Hello, my name is Danielle, and today I will be teaching you about ethics and corporate social responsibility. I hope that you learn something new and that you enjoy this screencast based on the title mentioned before. The objectives of this screencast are to define ethics, outline ethical theories with respect to business activity, highlight unethical practices from the video, define and explain corporate social responsibility or CSR, and to make the connection between ethics and the CSR. BuzzFeed created a video showing that McDonald's, like many fast food restaurants, do not deliver a quality product like what they advertise. So, do you believe that they are being ethical? We first have to define what is ethics. Generally, ethics are the beliefs and values which influence how individuals, groups, and societies behave. It is one of the four disciplines within philosophy. With respect to ethics in business, they are concerned with how such values and beliefs play a role in business operations. When assessing ethics, it is also important to note that ethics differs across cultures. In other words, it is what we deem right or wrong, good or bad, with an aim to be rigorous and systematic about our moral thinking. When learning about ethics, it is important to be able to describe ethical theories or perspectives. Firstly, deontology. A business prioritizes society or the consumer over everything else, which means that the business has a duty to uphold and will, therefore, always follow through with its commitments and abide by the law. Secondly, utilitarianism. This refers to the actions that a company will take to have the most positive results and to benefit the most people in the end. It is an analysis of consequences and choosing the action that has the least amount of negative results. The flaw, however, with this theory is that the business may find the benefits to its company and employees outweighing the benefits to the consumer. Lastly, relativism. This is the position that every individual has an equally valid point of view, and the determination of morals depends upon the cultural norms for that individual. With respect to business, relativism provides that the CEO's concept of right and wrong can differ from the receptionist's or consumer's concept of right or wrong. So, again, which theories or theory do you think best represents McDonald's ethical stance from the video? There are some key ethical terms when having a discussion about ethics. Firstly, transparency. This is an essential condition for a free and open exchange whereby the rules and reasons behind regulatory measures are fair and clear to all participants. Accountability. Staff accepts personal accountability for the ethical quality of their decisions and omissions to themselves, their colleagues, their company or companies, and their community. Trust. Act in good faith, fulfilling commitments and keeping promises. Integrity. Our sense of moral cohesion. Integrity is a result of blending and coordinating the various aspects of your life. Leadership. An emotional relationship of love that strives to create power, to empower others through hope, trust, and a shared vision. Leadership is not simply having power over others, but it is leading in the best circumstances, leading by the power of one's own goodness or virtue. Lastly, loyalty. They do not use or disclose information learned in confidence for personal advantage. They safeguard the ability to make independent professional judgments by carefully avoiding undue influences and conflicts of interest. I will now move. Having discussed the first part of the screencast, being ethics, I will now discuss the second part of the screencast. Therefore, what is corporate social responsibility, or CSR? Corporate social responsibility is the willingness of a business to accept responsibility for and to justify its actions and their impact on a range of stakeholders and or the wider society. It considers the impact of its actions on the society, meaning individuals and groups within and outside of the organization. An example of CSR is sponsorship. How can we encourage corporate social responsibility within our community and the wider society? Firstly, by government intervention. Governments can intervene to ensure that a business accepts the consequences of its behavior through the creation of laws, which the firms must adhere to. Secondly, self-regulation. Governments can work with particular industries and business sectors to encourage the creation of regulatory bodies which help to control the activities of business. Lastly, market pressures. With little to no government intervention, consumer behavior will force irresponsible businesses to act with greater accountability. Firms which refuse to act responsibly will fail. Since we have described what ethics is and what corporate social responsibility is separately, it is important to make the connection between the two. Ethical and socially responsible practices are important in relation to various aspects of organizational effectiveness, such as quality, communication, profits, competitiveness, survival, efficiency, and stakeholder satisfaction. To have social responsibilities, the suppliers, stakeholders, and customers would be more confident in the organization. The organization might actively seek to foster relationships and collaborative partnerships with like-minded organizations and individuals within its community so that it is more likely to have the freedom to adopt and demonstrate such tenets of real social responsibility. Consumers tend to support firms that engage in CSR. In other words, CSR is just another form of marketing used by firms to lead light with the aim of increasing profits while giving to charity as well. This brings me to the end of my screencast titled Ethics and Corporate Social Responsibility. I hope that you not only enjoyed this screencast but that you learned something new. Thank you for your time and your patience.